Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. So it is autumn and it is finally sweater weather, sweater weather, or sweater weather, sweater weather. So it is finally sweater weather. Anyways, so I went on a tangent, but something I really wanted to do, a fun activity, is sort of share my favorite words in different languages. I think sometimes, you know, we find a word in a specific language and it just clicks with us. We kind of just like the sound of that word. I don't know if anybody else who learns languages experiences this, or even if you're not learning a language, like you just sort of sat down and you're listening to people who are speaking a foreign language and they say a word and it's just like, man, I really like that word and I don't know why. So without further ado, let's get started. In German, my favorite word is Ohrwurm, which essentially means earworm, literally translated to earworm. And you can imagine it means a song or a beat or something that is kind of like stuck in your head or in your ear and you just kind of keep humming it or something. I think German is known to have a bunch of random weird words. In Arabic, my favorite word is mu'jiza, which translates into miracle. I like this word because it kind of like sounds like mu'jiza. It sounds really soft. And secondly, the first time I heard it, I was, I think, 13 or 14, and my French teacher told me she thought I was a mu'jiza because I never give up. And so it kind of like stuck with me. In French, my favorite word is dépayser. Dépayser, or se sentir dépaysé, means essentially feeling outside of your country or your land, or more so it means feeling away from home. This word doesn't exist in any other language from the research I've done, and so many times I have felt this way and I would try to explain it, and I mean in English someone would say I feel homesick, but then I feel homesick means I'm missing home. But in French, se sentir dépaysé means feeling away from home. Not that you necessarily miss home. I don't know how to explain it, and I think people who are watching this video who speak French can probably understand what I mean by it is a very specific feeling of being away from home. In Spanish, my favorite word is pronto, and which means, you know, quickly. I used to have this teacher who would always say pronto, pronto, and it just sticks with me. But pronto for me is like the most cool Spanish word. In Turkish, my favorite word is estağfurullah. This is actually an Arabic word. It is not a Turkish word, but it is also a Turkish word. It is spelled differently in Turkish and in Arabic. Like for example, in Arabic we say astaghfirullah, which means I seek forgiveness from God. And in Turkish we say istagfirullah. It means the same thing. But I just realized that Turkish people say it in a completely different context than somebody who's Arabic would use it. Or somebody who's non-Turkish. For example, for me, I don't know if anyone else uses it in the same context as I do. I think a lot of people do. But like, let's say I swear, I say, oh crap, or oh damn, or I say something, and then I'll say, astaghfirullah. Like even right now, I'm like, oh, astaghfirullah. Like it's just a word I say, like if I do something bad, or if I kind of like if I don't know, I will say it if I like swore, or if I cross the line, I was like, oh, astaghfirullah. Or let's say I'm watching a movie and then an inappropriate scene comes up and I turn around, I'll be like, oh, astaghfirullah. Okay? But Turkish people will use this word when, like, in my experience, I will like compliment someone who's Turkish and then they'll be like, astaghfirullah. You know, like, it's just interesting. Like someone said to someone, oh, you have a really nice home, and the other person goes, oh, astaghfirullah. I don't know, it's just so different, the context in which it is used. In Mandarin, Chinese, my favorite word is shin. This means heart. However, it has multiple translations. So this word means heart, it means mind, it means feelings, it means emotion. For example, if I am to say the word, I'm saying what's in my mind, right? I'm saying this in English, and then I am saying what's in my heart. These two different sentences in English have the same translation in Mandarin, but the fact that in a specific language there is no separate words for these two entities. I think also Islamically, sometimes Islamically, like in the Quran, we refer to the heart as like yatadabbarun, like you do not ponder with your heart, right? But in English, don't we ponder with our mind? You know what I mean? Like, don't we use logic with our mind and emotion with our heart? I love the word actually. I don't like actually. Like when someone says actually, it sounds good, right? Like, obviously these are not like the biggest words out there, the most special words. It's just that for me, I connect with these words, and I can say I connect with words. I love words. I'm a girl of many, many words. It's my love language. I'm obsessed with words and, you know, how special they can be. And I'm sure we all have a word we connect with. So if you have a word you specifically like, please let it down on the comment section below. Thank you.